О, это хранитель. Шпресная колбаса. Мне замедление времени уже надоело. Мне главное непонятно. Нашел я, короче. Предохранители, все. Ну чё? Ой, шприц.
Bad way to go.
О. Гока 9. Мускулистый, ближний бой 14. Мускулистый надо качество. А вот есть она у нас, подожди-ка, секунду.
Prudence dictates, sit back and leave the
Способности.
thinking
Я
to
что опять
us.
все взял?
This is everyone's neighbor Prudence, on Protectorate sanctioned wireless. It is the duty of every Protectorate subject to ensure they are operating at peak efficiency at all times. The paradigm requires it. That's why mental refreshment is so
Медицина.
important.
Only the Protectorate possesses the advanced technology and know-how behind the mental refreshment process. That's why we are all happy and contented, and others are not.
The mental refreshment process increases tractability, stifles undue agitation, stymies untoward inclinations, and refashions the mind into a thing of symmetry.
Is a fellow subject lacking the appropriate zeal for their assigned work? Report them for mental refreshment post-haste. It's not just a good idea, it's the law. And now this.
Here's one you're absolutely sure to enjoy. A Protectorate prescribed favorite.
All system is supplied, best ever to be had. It's perfectly perfected. Our paradigm is I will try.
О.
Every part is a cause, and every subject ensured.
Так.
Bounty for all. To inform of your neighbor is thoughtful. If their zeal shows deficiency, quick mental tune-ups may be your method to resume efficiency. You're the center of our system. You're what fuels our mighty flame. We share successes and failures.
Ничего не шикарно.
And we are to blame.
I'll handle this.
А дальше что как не ремонтировать?
It is here that we thrive. It's out there they all fail. We must trust our community. It's only then that we prevail as one perfect union. A simple people so whole. Be right and unbreakable.
А чё дальше-то? Как еще сделать-то?
That one was requested by the console for everyone's neighbor Prudence. How neighborly of him.
Another beauteous melody granted by the grace of the console.
О.
Now to activate the system.
Еще.
Energy capacitor out. Energy is up for grabs.
Give the order and I'll take care of it, Commander.
Восстановить питание комплекса нормально все. Где как мы туда попадем?
Sanctioned Wireless presents I, Red Cloak, the reassuring adventures of a mysterious sentinel who roots out the rot of dangerous thought. I, Red Cloak. Her sentinel senses ever keen, the eyes of the console, watching you, your neighbors, your household pets, ensuring all subjects live in perfection, lockstep with the paradigm. Previously on I, Red Cloak, our hero courageously withstood the materialistic temptations and nauseating crabwitch stench of Auntie's barbaric brand loyalizer machine. Just as Red Cloak was inspiring her corporate characters to abandon their consumerist addictions, the traitorous forces of the Order arrived to take custody of her, aided by her turncoat former Sentinel partner, Gunny. Now Auntie's choice and the Order are in a standoff, weapons leveled at each other, with fearless
Да как попасть туда?
thrilled to the inspiring redemption of these misguided foes in the fourth and final episode, Order from Chaos.
Stunning, everyone. Now is the time for community, not hostility. Lower your weapons.
No, you lower your weapons, greedy corporatists. I'm
certain my reformed order allies will overlook your lapse in judgment if you turn over Red Cloak. Isn't that right?
Yes. In fact, we are willing to add an additional 3% to the agreed upon payment to encourage your compliance in our deal by 22%.
Suddenly, consumerism isn't so appealing. Red Cloak's inspiring resistance to our brand loyalizer has demonstrated the
Ой, блин,
failings of
наконец-то
our
зашел.
moral bankrupt society.
Impossible! But we predicted with 47% certainty that this, in your vernacular, was a dumb
Все.
force plus mass equals squared.
О,
Thermal transfer is fully operational. Later, when I process your data, I will not melt down. Please proceed to cold storage to re-enable punch card retrieval.
Appealing and irrefutable statements, Red Cloak.
Unburden yourself of vexation, Dunham. It is never too late to return to the Protectorate, where all needs are met, where the Consul, in his benevolence,
на
cares
компьютерный
for
мозг.
all.
Lies! I am too far indoctrinated into the chaos of the Order and their grand plan.
Not true. Return with me for mental refreshment. Your family must come too, just to be thorough. We will cure you of these confused thoughts, your wanton overthinking.
I shall never return to the Protectorate.
Once again, you fell your former companion in one well-nourished punch. Huzzah, I say!
Red Cloak, you have undermined our carefully calculated predictions. A squared plus B squared equals C squared. We theorized our grand plan was greater than the paradigm, yet it is clearly less than. We see the error in our calculations. We would serve the Consul again, if you allow it.
Gladly. He is a kind, forgiving man who loves all of his subjects.
We base individualists in Auntie's choice are ready to break free from the shackles of consumerism, to join you in the perfect life of abundance.
Then return with me, new corporate neighbors and former traitorous order colleagues, to Eden.
Middle managers, resume the corporate anthem. No, the new one!
Help me carry Dunning's unconscious form. Let us all be mentally refreshed to cease your troubled
Вот,
thoughts.
видите,
For the
забастовка,
Consul,
это тот не
for
сделал.
Arcadia, our home.
Предание фракции.
And so, Red Cloak
Почему
concludes
на
another
компьютерный мозг?
successful and inspiring mission to enemies to neighbors, showing Turncoats the error of their calculations. And yet Red Cloak's work is far from complete. Their
Он
uncertainty
сделал
has
там
got
автобус
so
работу.
shaped out. Where there is question talk, she will be listening. And where a seditious turncoat needs a well-nourished punch, she will be there. Her sentinels never keen. Eyes of the Consul, watching your neighbors, your household pets, ensuring all subjects live in perfection, lockstep with the paradigm.
Consider me uplifted. Let's see what's next. As Eden our station presents
А, это будет.
After 6 days, months and years, nothing fills my heart with joy like to hear my ears. Everything is meant to be aligned and working well. Nobody should fall behind, lest I'm the one to tell. This may lead to make an effort and to test, calmly speaking to authority at their behest. Glancing through the cracks and spaces around the door frame, Keeping tabs and notes on people can be like a game. Celebrate the good ones, turn in those who stole. No simple thing to do. Be the merry one who makes the call. Celebrate the submissive. Stick to their routine. Should be no simple thing to do. Turning in your relatives, your friends, your peers, and more. Celebrate the turning in. It's what we all strive for. Revolting them will only help improve their dedication. If you see a person with questions much too deep, go and tell on them while they are peacefully asleep. Celebrate the good ones, turn in those who stole. Should be no simple thing to do. Be the merry one who makes the call. Celebrate the submissive. Stick to their routine. Should be no simple thing to do. Turning in your relatives, your friends, your peers, and more. Celebrate the turning in. It's what we all strive for. Celebrate the turning in. Yeah. It's what we all strive for. Celebrate the turning in. It's what we all strive for.
Next, a small sampling of Protectorate Abundance.
Got a spark bug in your bonnet? Don't drink. Tribute liqueur blankets the mind with soothing numbness you'll feel from lobe to lobe. And it only marginally impairs motor skills. Delegate operation of heavy machinery to automex after imbibing.
Intriguing items engagingly described. What's up next? Long ago, the matriarch devised the paradigm plan to support a bounteous life for all protectorate subjects.
Who are you kidding? If you ain't cutthroat enough to turn to big profits, you ain't
Well.
cutthroat enough to try anything on me.
Exquisite next
Really?
song.
You think that's the right tone to take? You may be ruthless in selling out your partners, but you're a terrible negotiator.
I don't care what you threaten me with. Not only am I smart for taking these supplies, but I'm following Auntie's laws. When scarcity begins closing its fist,
is the perfect time for aggressive capitalists. Buy cheap, hold long, and sell high, and you'll maximize your profits. Don't quote Auntie's laws of dystopian disruption to me. I'm the one who taught you those damn laws, and I hardly imagine she meant to apply them when it is literally a matter of our life or death.
whoa, who are you? How'd you get past the landmines?
I mean, yeah, I guess so. Killing both of us and taking this stuff would have been easier than getting kids hooked on candy tobacco. I caught this one hoarding supplies, despite agreeing that there'd be better profit to be had if we pool everything we've got. Ever since the lifts locked down, this pile of sprat excrement has been sneaking off at night to move some of our shared inventory into a little bonus stash only they know about.
You're only mad you didn't think to do it first. The fact that I'm the most up-and-coming go-getter is what's getting you steamed. Admit it. You're jealous.
Why would I be? Once I cram your cold body into a vacuum tube, I'm taking all your stuff.
Of course! I'm doing what is smart and profitable under Auntie's laws, and I'll be damned if you two idiots will dissuade me.
Речь 9.
But I'm living up to Auntie's principles. We all know we should deeply gouge to create future earnings. Don't be bitter just because I'm the one who actually did it.
I guess you chose to swindle the wrong tube tech.
Resorting to violence.
Ой, блин, что я такое? Кто с кем воюет? Его убили просто. Убили такой.
Well, thank you for your help. Or for letting me solve this. I'm not sure who did the killing and who didn't.
Lit only by rift candescence and the fiery spent ordnance of an accelerating war. But these events were all foreseen and planned for. You are part of that plan. Be ready to rise up, faithful subjects, when I give the command. Each to their assigned role.
Well, there's no reason for me to stay here by myself. If I try and move it all alone, I'll definitely get hostilely acquired. I guess I'll call this venture busted and move on.
Life, neighbors, poised to battle our foes.
Thank you for your help.
At a moment's notice. Have a wondrous day. Now you know all you need to know. So on we go. More music to aid in your earnest rumination of portentous societal responsibilities.
I could feel my wary little mind start to wander. Things I shouldn't be thinking about, I wonder.
Что такое? Румная аномалия? Ой. Мост, который туда идет, да? А, понял. Блин, я не успел. еще одна. Точно, еще одна. Две надо сразу. Это что делать? А, понял. Это крючок, этот крюк. Что поднять? Ой. Забрать данные из холодного хранилища. Блин, я не люблю на время, блин, мне так бесит, а на время надо что делать. Что надо? Да и себе сама, короче. Ой, бля. Вообще на время ненавижу. О, сей. Среди замков 20. Съестные сигареты. Две сразу аномалии, блин, дурость какая. Ну чё. Не знаю, что от меня хотят. Вообще прям вот зачем портить в конец уже. Зашел я до сюда. Это подключил. Вот это, мне кажется, надо потом делать. А это что? Я хочу вообще, чтобы эти аномалии все исчезли. Мне нафиг они нужны. Может, она вообще нафиг не нужна? Нафиг она нужна мне? Мне вообще вон куда надо. Твои данные с холодного хранилища. Мне вообще сюда зачем? Не валить отсюда надо. Чёртова баба. А куда? Куда-нибудь вообще? Куда?
Another song in an expertly curated playlist picked out
Ну-ка
explicitly
говорить
for
так,
you.
что делать.
The consoles chosen.
Every day I am using
Такая.
all my
Вот так вот.
in his name. I know this
Класс.
he cares for you. Sovereign deserves all your love. Every day he's uplifting, keeping us safe and carefree. I know this is the case.